Roller derby is played in increments called Roller derby is played in increments called jams. Each jam lasts up to 2 minutes. Both teams field up to 5 skaters at the start of the jam. 4 of these skaters are called blockers, and 1 is called the jammer. The jammer wears a helmet cover with a star on it and scores points for the team. The blockers are playing both offense and defense at the same time, and together they make up what is called the pack. The 2 jammers start each jam behind the pack and must get through all of these skaters for an initial pass before they can begin to score points. When the initial pass is complete, a jammer can score 1 point for every opponent they pass with their hips. The first jammer out of the pack legally is declared lead jammer, which means they can end the jam anytime they want before the 2 minutes are up. Sounds easy, right?
Good evening, everyone. And welcome to the hangar at Oaks Amusement Park, home of the Rose City Rollers. Thank you all for coming out for the final regular season bout between the High Rollers and the Neck Betties. All right, we're going to do that again. High Rollers fans, take note of what just happened. The High Rollers better. And the Neck Betties All right. Okay. I'm glad y'all are excited. I'm excited too. Now, before we get going, please be courteous to your fellow fans, contain your excitement, and please don't walk in front during the action. Wait for the 30 seconds between jams. Your fellow fans will appreciate you for doing that. Also, please stay on your side of those black bumpers. This is for your safety and the safety of the skaters. And since you're all pumped up, let's get this moving on. Thank you to all of our volunteers. Put your hands together for those folks. Nothing happens without them. And for all of our officials on skates and off. And now, because none of y'all are here for me, Shifty, who you got?
Thanks, Puns. In the green and gold, I have the High Rollers. Number 00 is Coda. Number 10 is Smash Tag. Number 117, Sham Rocket. Number 182, Link. Number 26, Motomami. Number 31, Kid Vicious. Number 33, Grim Carey. Number 343, Team Captain Trinity. Number 360, Big Bang Fury. Number 37, Swagatha. Number 377, Lexanguination. Number 39, Gaffney. 48 is Brute. Number 51, Coupe de Gras. Number 6464, Lady Gotcha. 9911 is Mayday OG. And last but not least, 94 is Witch Slap. The High Rollers. And now, Without any further ado, in the red with the black and white checkers, put your hands together for the Neck Betties. Wearing 032, Dirty Douglas. Wearing 07, Jackpot. 0812, Thor's Slammer. 11, Bertha Beatdown. 130, Catcher in the Thigh. Number 234 is Ice Hole. 237, give it up for Smack Torrance. 33 is Skinner. 360 Zulu Mother Smother. 426 is Ripley. Wearing 630, the Rodent of Unusual Size. 71 is Danger Potato. 808, Coconut Slaughter. Wearing 88, your captain, Darth Mully. Number 97 is the root of all evil. Last but never least, number 27, Little Murder Maid. Put them together, give it up for the Neck Betties.
All right, welcome everybody to the final regular season game between the High Rollers and the Breakneck Betties. My name is Puns and Roses. That was Toe Furious and Shifty that were doing the team intros. This will be an interesting game. So currently the Heartless Heathers are 6-0 after defeating Guns N' Rollers just about an hour ago. So they are the number 1 seed going into champs on the 8th of June. The Guns N' Rollers are 2-4 now. Breakneck Betties are currently 2-3. If they win, they are automatically the number 2 seed and will face the Heathers. High Rollers are 1-4. If they win, that creates a 3-way tie of 3 2-4 teams. All right, so there is Darth Molly, lead jammer, and this is a power jam as Sham Rocket is in the penalty box. Oh, coup de grace. And that is back block Darth Molly, so this will be a full 2-minute jam. Sham Rocket will stand and is back on the track after that jammer do-si-do. So Darth Molly will have to spend just as much time as Sham Rocket did. So Darth Molly already standing. That is Sham Rocket through on the initial. And Coop up playing some offense. Here comes that is Grim Carey hanging on for dear life against Darth Molly. Darth Molly is through. That is 4 points in the air. Same with Sham Rocket. Coop what's up playing offense. Great hit there from Root of All Evil, and that is Jackpot drifting back to play offense. Smart heads-up play there by Jackpot. Ice Hole, Zulu Mother Smother, and Root of All Evil hanging on at the front of the pack. Here comes Grim Carey to play some offense, and that jam has reached its natural conclusion. So that is an 11-7 jam to start us off. We're going to see Lex Sanguination in the green, Coconut Slaughter in the red. Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box is currently empty. Smash tag up at the front. Cut track. That is Coconut Slaughter head in the box. Lex Sanguination drifting back behind Ripley. Great work there by Ripley. Smash tag with no pass, no penalty. So Lex Sanguination is through, but because that was a no pass, no penalty, there is no lead jammer. This will be another 2-minute jam. Good work there by Skinner. So lots of group therapy happening in that Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box. Moto Mame, Big Bang Fury getting together with Mayday at the back of the pack, working against Coconut Slaughter, who's getting some offensive help there from Catcher in the thigh. Lex Sanguination down to one blocker in the front of the pack. And that one blocker, is that Smack Torrance? That is Smack Torrance. Hanging on for dear life. And that's out of play. Lex Sanguination through. Ooh, that took a while though. That is an exhausting first jam. Wow. Catcher in the thigh with a big hit. Nine seconds left. Coconut Slaughter. Long recycle behind Smash Tag. Those are words I've said a lot over the past decade. Well, 7 years, I guess. I've been announcing for 7 years, and I've been watching Smash Tag skate for 7 years, and Smash Tag is one of my favorite blockers of all time to watch. Next up, that is Danger Potato in the red up against Trinity in the green. Thor Slammer lining up on the outside to create a lane, and does. Danger Potato recycles behind Swagatha. Coop up playing some offense. And pack extending. Oh, wow. Ice hole. Good effort, but somehow Trinity kept the toe stops in. That was incredible. Kid Vicious trying to clear a lane. Wow, ice hole. There's the call off. It is in time. 21-7 is the score right now. And we're going to see Lady Gotcha in the green. And that is number 11, Bertha Beatdown. Interesting. So Bertha Beatdown typically plays blocker, but with spring roll out and stomps, looks like Bertha Beatdown is going to be jamming tonight. That's interesting. Lady Gotcha about 10, 15 feet behind maybe. Bertha Beatdown picks up 2. So next up we're going to see Darth Molly and Sham Rocket. Gaffney picking up Darth Molly before Darth Molly can exit the pack. Jack Pocket with the recycle at the back. Sham Rocket finds a way through. And here comes the Betties offense. Is that Grim Carey? I think that was Grim Carey at the back there. Yep. Shamrocket is through. And we have a Two-Town Cider House star pass to Jackpot. Two-Town Cider House, boldly crafted, freshly pressed cider made right here in Oregon. May is Asian American and Pacific Islander Heritage Months. The diverse cultures and valuable contributions of AAPI communities makes us stronger together. Rose City Rollers stands with our AAPI skaters, officials, volunteers, fans, and community members, honoring their heritage and voices. And we have Lex Sanguination and Coconut Slaughter as your jammers. On that Jam on Hawthorne jam line, Brute and Smash Tag working against Coconut Slaughter. There's Smack Torrance with the offense. Oh, Smash Tag. One-on-one blocking. And there is Lex Sanguination, your lead jammer. Track cut Smash Tag. That's not Smash Tag's usual penalty. Smash Tag, more of a forearm person. There's the call off. (31-9) is the score right now. And Smash Tag, all alone in that Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box. It's a great time for Smash Tag to hash out that track cut penalty and maybe a bit of existential dread too. Danger Potato forced out, recycled behind Coda. Trinity looking for an exit, but stuck with behind Root of All Evil and Jackpot. And Coda with that force out. So High Rollers holding at the back with a tripod. Someone's getting a directional. That's Jackpot. Smash Tag comes in, immediately plays some offense. Danger Potato has mashed through. But Trinity, 30 feet behind, maybe 20. Danger Potato picked up one. May is Mental Health Awareness Month, a reminder to prioritize mental health at all stages of life. And remember, you are not alone. Community is vital. Let's lean on each other and lift each other up this month and always. Lady Gotcha, Bertha Beatdown. Big Bang Fury and Brute denying Bertha Beatdown that outside lane. Great work there by Link. Brute heading to the penalty box. 3-3 in the pack. Lady Gotcha pushing. Motomami, last line of defense, holding the line against Bertha Beatdown. And Bertha Beatdown is through. Here come the High Rollers to play some offense, trying to free up Lady Gotcha. But now they got to work against Bertha Beatdown. Jackpot up to play offense. And there goes Brute. Oh, great Two-Town Cider House star pass there. Gotcha was just hanging out in that tripod, dangling that cap just for Brute to take. That was fun. Two-Town Cider, damn fine cider made right here in the Pacific Northwest. Halftime will be a great opportunity for you to grab some from your fridge. Shamrock at Darth Molly are your jammers. Swagatha closes the door on the outside. Oh, Darth Molly breaks to the inside and is through. There goes Sham Rocket. Good defense there by the Betties. Darth Molly calls it. 4-0 there. Oh no, Molly not calling it. So Molly went to the box on a track cut. So this will be Sham Rocket. This will be a full 2-minute jam. And Zulu Mother Smother with the force out. Zulu stepped out of bounds, so no pass, no penalty. So Sham Rocket once again, but the Betties have reformed. That tripod at the front is holding. Molly straight out of the penalty box and scoring. Got a fast pack here. The fast pack is, Coda. Great effort there. But Darth Molly just stuck that landing perfectly. Not sure how. That was a huge hit from Coda. Actually, not even really a huge hit. Coda just had to stand there. Darth Molly racking up the points. Kid Vicious with the force out. Kid Vicious getting a forearm, it looks like. So this will be a 4-3 pack advantage with Kid Vicious hanging out in the Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box. Lex Sanguination and Coconut Slaughter behind that Jam on Hawthorne jam line. Lex playing a little jammer defense there. Big Bang Fury working with Moto Mami. Lex Sanguination forced out, recycled. Bouncing through the pack. And Lex Sanguination, that's going to be track cut. So Coconut Slaughter back in. Lex Sanguination. What did Coconut Slaughter go out for? A forearm. I totally missed that. Oh, great blocking by Smash Tag, now joined by Big Bang Fury and Kid Vicious. All former Death Guard Derby Droids juniors. Although Smash Tag did spend the last year of the buds on the Rainbow Bites. And force out and recycle. Long recycle behind Smash Tag. And we are now stuck in at turn 3. And that's an out of play penalty on Little Murder Maid and on Skinner. And Coconut Slaughter. Wow, that is 3 Betties in the box. So that is some serious group therapy there in the Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box. Woo. So this is going to be a great start for Trinity and the High Rollers. Hey, we'd like to thank Buffalo Gap Saloon and Eatery. That is John's Landing's favorite eatery and saloon. And we have an official timeout. This official timeout brought to you by RCR's official realtor. Welcome to PDX. Oh, no, this is a team timeout being called by the Betties. Hey, tickets for the 2024 WFTDA Global Championships are on sale right now. Hosted by Rose City Rollers in Portland, Oregon, November 1st through 3rd. Get early bird prices now at rosecityrollers.com. And if you are in the chat, feel free to say who you are, who you're rooting for, where you're rooting from. I see Tam's rooting for Smash and for Gotcha. Makes sense. All right, so we've got Ice Hole and Root of All Evil. With the unenviable task of being down 4-2 on a power start. And credit to Coop and Coda especially for making sure that Trinity had plenty of lanes. Ice Hole holding on for as long as possible. Coconut Slaughter recycled back behind Coda. Coconut and Coda. Totally not going to mess that up at some point. Coop playing the offense. Ice Hole trying to play offense for Coconut. Little Murder Maid holding the line against Trinity. And Coop with the offense creates the lane. Coconut Slaughter drifting back behind Gaffney on that recycle. And once again, Coop with the offense. Little Murder Maid holding against Trinity. And we have a two-town Cider House star pass. That is Skinner. Skinner coming back. Was there an illegal star pass? I'm not sure what the deal is there. Oh, yep, there's an illegal star pass. So Coconut Slaughter has taken the cap and now has officially passed it legally to Skinner. Pretty sure that's legal now. And that jam comes to its natural conclusion. Jam on Hawthorne, Portland's best vegan-friendly, booze-friendly, kid-friendly, omnivore-friendly, everybody-friendly breakfast, is the sponsor of our jam line. And behind that jam line, Danger Potato and Lady Gotcha. Gotcha trying to force past Smack Torrance. There's Mayday with the offense. Catcher in the thigh. Directional penalty. Danger Potato getting offensive help from Smack Torrance at the back. Big Bang Fury, though, along with Brute, holding the line. Multiplayer sends Skinner to the box. So Ripley out of play has to let Lady Gotcha through. Lady Gotcha, your lead jammer. Danger Potato has pulled the cap, but there is no pivot to give it to. Smack Torrance. There's the call off. Not in time to keep catcher in the box. Can't get enough derby. we've got our home team championships on the 8th of June, where you'll see potentially one of these teams facing off against the Heartless Heathers for the championship. There's going to be math involved. Not sure how if there's a tiebreaker, I'm not sure how that gets resolved. That's more math than I want to deal with right now. Sorry, folks. All right, 187 killer pads worn by the most pros in the world. If you skate, you know why. And we have an official timeout. This official timeout brought to you by Welcome to PDX, RCR's official realtor. And the crowd singing happy birthday to Topher, one of the Betties coaches. That's very nice. Good use of a timeout there. All right, Darth Maul is Shamrock It. Pack just being pushed into the top of that apex. And Shamrock It dances on the toe stops. Is your lead jammer. Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box is currently empty. Forearm penalty, that's Swagatha. We'll get 30 seconds to ponder the issues of getting a forearm called. And Darth Molly forced out and recycled behind Kid Vicious. Jackpot with some offense up there. Skinner with the drawback on Shamrock It. Shamrock It in the teeth of that defense. Coup de Gras bridging. Big Bang Fury holding the line along with Kid Vicious up at the front of the pack. Swagatha immediately playing offense out of the penalty box. But root of all evil and somebody else holding on for dear life. That was Jackpot back there. And Swagatha in the penalty box. We've had a two-town Cider House star pass to Skinner. Coop heading to the box on a directional. So, oh, Kid Vicious. That was an amazing force out and recycle by Kid Vicious. So many of these ex-Rosebuds are so, so good. So that was a 4-4 jam. Ooh, that was a bruiser. 5-4 jam. Porque No Taqueria, the sunniest place in Portland. Voted best tacos and Mexican food in PDX. Hey, if you voted best anything food in PDX, you know you've done well. This is a great food town. Bertha Beatdown, Lex Sanguination are your jammers. Bertha Beatdown recycled behind Brute. Lex Sanguination pushing against Catcher and Ripley. That's not fun. Lex Sanguination forced out, recycled. Big Bang Fury holding the line. Smack Torrance playing offense at the back. Coup de Gras playing offense at the front. Lex Sanguination is through. Your lead jammer, Bertha Beatdown, recycled behind Brute. Working with Motomami there. Another recycle. Brute watching where the pack is. Both jammers recycled. Dirty Douglas with that force out and recycle and Lex Sanguination. Lex Sanguination back in. Getting offensive help once again from Coop. And we've got a two-town Cider House star pass to Ripley. Lex Sanguination takes the offense. Is through. That is 8 points, 70-34 with about 4.5 minutes left in this first half. Black Cat Plumbing, your local neighborhood plumbing company and proud sponsor of RCR since forever. Coconut Slaughter and Trinity. Gaffney with the offense has to transition to defense. Gaffney back on the offense, trying to break Trinity past Ice Hole and Root of All Evil, and does. Zulu Mother Smother not able to, well, was able to free Coconut Slaughter briefly, but Gaffney plugged the lane. Grim Carey heading to the box. Smack Torrance out of the box. And we've got a two-town Cider House star pass to Ice Hole. Ritual Dyes, Portland's local yarn shop with hand-dyed yarn, tools, and more, owned by a Buds parent and Wrecker skater. Triple Eight, the certified sweat saver, developed, tested, and trusted by the best. Under 3 minutes left. Lady Gotcha, Danger Potato. And Smash Tag with the offense. Clears a lane for her sister. That's right. Two former Rosebuds and also siblings. That sibling connection, well done. And Smash Tag in the box now. That's Smash's third penalty. Penalties 15 for the High Rollers, 14 for the Breakneck Betties, so pretty even. Not crazy. Skinner took the two-town Cider House star pass. Got 4 points. And Big Bang Fury holds the point. Well played, Bang. Rebel Heart Therapy for queer, poly, kinky, quirky folks. And we have a timeout. This timeout brought to you by RCR's official realtor. Welcome to PDX. Well, we've got a minute. Help keep our sponsors happy. Snap, post, and tag. Hashtag RCR sponsor, and you can win VIP tickets to one of our games. And we'd like to thank our neighborhood food partners, Big's Chicken, 808, and Reverend's Barbecue. So we've got a little track repair going on. .187 kilo pads, worn by the most pros in the world. If you skate, you know why. So looking at the penalty board, Gaffney's at 4, so the only person really in any sort of penalty trouble at the moment. And there's Shamrocket up to the front. Manages to spin off that block from Isol. Wow, Kid Vicious. Now Smash Tag holding on. Jackpot just pushing. This is Jackpot's first time jamming. That is a blocking with the head on Jackpot. So this is now a power jam. And that is something on Smash Tag. High block. So Smash Tag at 4. That's definitely penalty danger right now. But let's face it, if Smash Tag hasn't fouled out with 2 or 3 minutes left in the game, it's not Smash Tag. Shamrocket running into Zulu Mother Smother. Ice Hole, Root of All Evil, and somebody else. That Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box is currently clear. And we've got a 2-town center house star pass to Ice Hole. And we are at intermission. Your score at intermission, 98 for the High Rollers, 38 for the Breakneck Betties. We will be back in 15 minutes. See you soon.
Bang Theory, and I joined RCR in 2015. I think roller derby kind of saved my life in a way. I got friends out of it, I got community, and I really got like a appreciation for like myself and what I can do, what my body can do. If I didn't have the junior program and if no one supported the junior program, like I definitely would not be the person I am right now. I would not be as happy as I am. I would not be as fulfilled as I am. I never saw athletes like me. I never saw fat athletes. I never saw that. And so to see that and to see queer people and like all of that was like, oh, okay, like I can be a successful and like happy and awesome adult. And I can thrive in this space because other people have thrived in this space. And I just feel like if there are young people out there that are kind of swimming through life like I was and they can find something like this, like that is irreplaceable.
All right, welcome back, everybody, to the second half. High Rollers, Breakneck Betties, 98-38 at halftime. So the Betties need a win to guarantee a place in the championship. If this score basically holds, that creates a three-way tie of three teams that are 2 and 4, which I have no idea how the tiebreakers work on that. Not gonna lie. I'm sure there's math involved. Lex Sanguination, Darth Molly behind that jam on Hawthorne jam line. There's the whistle. Brute with the force out and recycle on Darth Molly. Mayday up playing offense, trying to break apart that Betty's wall. Lex Sanguination, your lead jammer. And Darth Molly uses the force to get that star pass, that Two-Town Cider House star pass to Jackpot. Two-Town Cider House, boldly crafted, freshly pressed cider made right here in Oregon. Sasquatch HR, making nonprofit and small business workplaces better. SasquatchHR.org. That is Trinity and Coconut Slaughter on the Jam on Hawthorne jam line. Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box is currently empty. Smack Torrance up playing offense. Now it's to transition to defense. And Trinity is through, lead jammer. Speaking of penalties, even at halftime, 16 for both teams. Coconut Slaughter coming around on the scoring pass. 0-0 on that jam. Great defense by the Betties to not allow any points. Thanks to Dr. Tim Williams, RCR's sports medicine partner. Lady Gotcha, Danger Potato. High Rollers starting in the four corners. Oh, wow. Great offense there from Jackpot and Icehole to create that lane. Danger Potato through, and there's a Two-Town Cider House star pass to Brute. Wow. Big Bang Fury. Just devastated. Danger Potato. All right, Bertha beatdown Shem Rocket. Your jammers for Jam 4. Bertha beatdown looks for the inside lane, finds Swagatha. Coop having a bridge. Bertha beatdown pushing forward. That's going to be out of play. Coda out of play block. Coda finally heading to the penalty box. Shamrocket threw on the initial, but Bertha beat down on a scoring pass. So we're going to have some group therapy in that Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box. It's going to be 4 skaters. Oof, it's going to be a diet pack. So that'll be fun. Lex Sanguination and Darth Molly looking to take advantage of that diet pack. So 102-44 your score right now. And Icehole with the force out and recycle. Smash Tag and Brute with the force out and recycle. Lots of recycling. In Portland, we like to recycle paper, plastic, and jammers. Oh, wow. Great balance by Darth Molly. And there's the Two-Town Cider House start pass to Brute. Oh. And 2 points in the air for Brute. One point. So that is a steal there for the High Rollers. Coconut Slaughter. And Trinity behind that Jam on Hawthorne jam line. Topher thinks that should have been 2 points there. We have an official timeout. This official timeout brought to you by RCR's official realtor. Welcome to PDX. WSL Leadership Coaching. Do right by your people. Learn how at WSLleadership.com. And we'd like to thank our sponsors, Menopause Northwest and Portland Vital Signs. Trinity, Coconut Slaughter are your jammers. Coconut Slaughter almost was out, but Grim Carey got in there. Gaffney having to bridge. And Coconut Slaughter extending the pack. And no cut track. Power jam for the High Rollers. Skinner with that force out. Long drawback. Little Murder Maid Ripley at the back of the pack. Here comes Swagatha. Here comes Grim Carey. Gaffney. That is a lot of skaters with 30 numbers out there. 31, 37, 33, and 39. That's just going to confuse me. Wow, Ripley. Forearm, though. And, oh. Good work there by Skinner, one-on-one. Slowing down Trinity. 2 Betties in the box. Little Murder Maid having a bridge. There's going to be a pack destruction. That's Little Murder Maid. Jam ticking down, 9 seconds left. But enough points, time for Trinity to score points. So a 12-0 jam. 115 to 46 is your score right now. Left Turn Clothing. Official uniform and merchandise partners for the Breakneck Betties, as well as the Wheels of Justice. We got Witch Slap. Jamming. Wow, against Danger Potato. Moto Mommy cleared the lane. So Witch Slap, lead jammer. Big Bang Fury opening a hole. Speaking of hole, ice hole right there. Danger Potato trying to get through. Now getting some offensive help from Little Murder Maid out of the box. Forearm on somebody. That's Brute. Ice hole to the box. Witch slap has 4 points. Coming around on another scoring pass. Danger Potato about a half lap behind. Nope, track cut, witch slap. No call off, so this will be a full 2-minute jam. Big Bang Fury. Off to the penalty box. Moto Mommy holding on. Now joined by Brute out of the box. Here comes the offense from the Betties. 4-3 pack advantage. Great work there by Mayday, Brute, now Moto Mommy. Just taking off the hits. And here comes Witch Slap out of the box. On a score, both jammers on. This is their second scoring pass. 18 seconds left. Nope, track cut again, Witch Slap. And Witch Slap picks up the bonus. So that was an illegal procedure on top of the Rosemary's Baby out. I'm sure has some, that's a timeout for the High Rollers. This timeout brought to you by RCR's official realtor. Welcome to PDX. I'd like to thank our sponsors, Lionheart Kombucha and Trailhead Credit Union. All right. Feel free to say in the chat who you're cheering for, where you're cheering from. Andrew Castaneda cheering for Lady Gotcha there. Resisted. Hey, good evening to you. Hannah Manning cheering for Witch Slap and Moto Mommy with all caps. All right. Darth Molly. Power start and through. No track cut. And Darth Molly back immediately on the track. So that basically eliminated one of Witch Slap's 2 penalties. So Witch Slap is standing now. That is initial pass for Darth Molly. Witch Slap still has the opportunity to become lead. No, Witch Slap does not, because Witch Slap pulled the cap. So this will be a full 2-minute jam no matter what. Darth Molly recycled behind Swagatha. Ripley back to play some offense. Pushed Coda off, but Coop and Swagatha are doing a great job on their own. Gaffney up to the front. Play some offense. Witch Slap trying to get that cap over to Gaffney. There's an empty Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box, so that's fun. Oh. Darth Molly has to recycle. And we have a 2-town Cider House star pass. That is Gaffney now, jammer of record. Wow. Witch Slap just dumped by Jackpot and Ripley. Sorry, not Witch Slap, that was Gaffney. So that was a 4-4 jam, 18 minutes left, 127.58 is your score right now. I'd like to thank our sponsors, the Portland Mercury and Secret Aardvark. Team timeout, break Neck Betties. This timeout brought to you by RCR's official realtor. Welcome to PDX. Okay, we've got lots of trendy new merch just dropped. Rep your favorite teams and show your team spirit by shopping now at rosecityrollers.com/shop. And while you're there, sign up to volunteer at rosecityrollers.com/volunteer. It takes about 100 volunteers to get one of these events going, so your support is always welcome. And don't forget to follow and tag at Rose City Rollers on Instagram, Facebook, Threads, and TikTok. Bertha beat down Sham Rocket. There's the whistle. Sham Rocket is through quickly for lead jammer Motomami with the force out. Long recycle. And Motomami once again with that recycle. Brute and Big Bang Fury. Motomami just putting on a clinic right now. Bertha Beatdown just not able to get past. Then just as I say it, Bertha Beatdown gets past Motomami finally. Motomami then immediately plays offense. Springs Sham Rocket. Sham Rocket with a call off. So it's going to be a 4-2 pack advantage for the Betties on the next jam because there are two blockers for the high rollers in that Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box. Rebel Heart Therapy, individual and relational therapy for Portland's Black Sheep and Unicorns. Like Sanguination playing some jammer defense. And that is Coconut Slaughter. Through on the initial. Track cut on Lex Sanguination. So this is a power jam for Coconut Slaughter, who's now recycled behind Brute. Almost picked up a track cut as well, but managed to get off the track in time to avoid that. Rodent of unusual size playing some offense along with Jackpot, Ice Hole, Root of All Evil. Swag at the head in the penalty box. Great defense by the high rollers. They are just everywhere. I mean, the Betties are working hard, but you can only do so much. Like Sanguination avoids the back block by hitting the side. And Brute with that long drawback. Like Sanguination up to the front. Has to get by Ice Hole and does. That's Lex's initial pass. And there's the call off from Coconut Slaughter. Hey, tomorrow is Roller Rally. That is the biggest juniors fundraiser of the year. Bouncy houses, bouncy castles, face painting games, and more. Join the fun tomorrow at the hangar from noon to 4. All right, we got Darth Molly, Lady Gotcha. And Lady Gotcha is through. About a half track ahead of Molly is in, gets recycled by Coop. Both jammers stuck here in turn one. And that jam ends 3-3, but with a penalty to Darth Molly on a forearm. So this will be a power start for the High Rollers and Trinity behind that jam on Hawthorne jam line. 13.5 minutes left. Swaggith is at 5 penalties. The only person really in danger at this point. Good work there by Thor Slammer and Jackpot. Oh, wow, ice hole. Motomami fighting there for the offense. And there we go. Trinity is through, but that was 20 seconds of phenomenal defense by the Betties. Darth Molly back on the track, now working against Brute. And Darth Molly has dropped the cap. That's unfortunate. So Darth Molly has to pick up the cap, which Brute is doing a great job of making that a hard process. And there's the star pass, 210 Cider House star pass to Jackpot. And Jackpot is through. And there's the call off. 3 points in the air, 141 to 65. Great work by the Betties to have the jammer in the pack for that long and not give up 4 points. Have a blast at Junior Summer Camp for ages 7 to 18, all skill levels. Spots are filling up. Register for summer camp at RoseCityRollers.com. Witch slap, Danger Potato. Danger Potato, wow. Getting some offensive help from Skinner. Not sure that a potato would want help from a Skinner, but, you know, I guess you take what you can get. Little Murder Maid holding the line with Ripley at the back of the pack. Witch slap going around. Witch slap lead jammer. Danger Potato dumped by Gaffney. And there's the star pass to Skinner, that Two-Town Cider House star pass. And there's the call off from Witch Slap, 3 points. Hey, the Skate Mobile is popping up at Secret Roller Disco on Thursday, May 23rd. Skate rental is only $15. Rolling Groove from 7 to 9 p.m. Go to @Secret Roller Disco on Instagram for more details. So it's not that secret if it's on Instagram, but that's all right. It's still a lot of fun. Shamrock at Bertha beatdown. Shamrocket trying to get through Ice Hole and Root of All Evil. That's not fun. Jackpot going up to the front to play offense. Forearm penalty, Brute. Bertha beatdown, lead jammer. Shamrocket threw about a third of the track behind. And Shamrocket threw for 4. Root of all evil with a force out and recycle. Both jammers now on a second scoring pass. Motomami, Big Bang Fury holding the line. Ice Hole hanging on for dear life against Shamrocket. There's the call off. And that is a 10-6 jam in favor of the High Rollers, who did not have lead jammer. Lex Sanguination, Coconut Slaughter behind that Jam on Hawthorne jam line. Empty Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box. Wow, Ripley just hanging on. Great work there. And Lex Sanguination not lead jammer. So that is an opportunity for Coconut Slaughter to get lead jam. Of course, the problem is Coconut Slaughter has to get, nope. Then Coconut Slaughter pulled the cap. There will be no lead jammer. This will be a full 2-minute jam. Forearm penalty on somebody. Little murder made. So Coconut Slaughter does not have anyone to pass the cap to. Directional penalty on Coda. Ripley playing offense. Coop with the offense now. Great work by Gaffney and Coop, along with Kid Vicious. Here comes Lex Sanguination getting offensive help. Wow, huge force out by Kid Vicious. Pack stalling out of turn 2, and as I say that, Lex Sanguination is through. That's 12 points on this jam for Lex. Certified Sweat Saver helmet from Triple Eight is designed for derby, vert ramps, and everything in between. Darth Molly, Lady Gotcha behind that Jam on Hawthorne jam line. And Darth Molly uses the force. And High Rollers transition to offense quickly. Darth Molly through. Stuck, no, didn't stick the landing. And we got a 2-town cider house star pass to Brute. So this will be a full 2-minute jam, which is just what everybody wants this late in the game. And that is Jackpot, Rodent of Unusual Size, that drawback. Link, smash tag, Gotcha playing offense. And Brute through for 4. If you hear people in the crowd and it sounds like they're booing, they're not. They're saying boot. Darth Molly out of the penalty box, engaging, getting offensive help from Rodent of unusual size. And everybody stalled out right by the penalty box. Rodent of unusual size, heading to the box. .28 seconds left on this jam. As we slowly inch towards turn 3, and there goes Darth Molly. Brute forearm. So this is a power jam for Darth Molly. Darth Molly picking up 4 points. That is an 8-7 jam. 173.81 is your total. 187 killer pads, often imitated, never duplicated. Stick with the best. And that is Danger Potato. All alone behind that Jam on Hawthorne jam line. Danger Potato looking to hash brown their way through this pack. Somebody's getting a directional. That's Little Murder Maid. Catcher in the thigh up to play some offense. Coda playing great defense there. And forearm on somebody. That's Skinner. So this is a 4-1 pack advantage. Brute quickly through, grabs lead jammer. Oh, wow. Are you kidding me? Brute stayed in on that? That's impressive. 4 points in the air. Ice hole head in the box. Ice hole, the only skater currently in the Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box. At one point, it had 3 Breakneck Betties in there. One and a half minutes left to go. 4 skaters, 2 from each team, sitting at 5 penalties, but no one's likely to foul out at this point. Oh, jammer love between Trinity and Coconut Slaughter. Coconut Slaughter playing jammer defense. Trinity is lead jammer. 55 seconds left on the period clock. Oh, smash tag. Last line of defense now joined by Moto Mami. And there goes Trinity getting around that Betty's wall. Moto Mami, great work. Big Bang Fury smash tag. And star pass. Ice hole. Forearm on somebody. Jackpot. Ice hole through for 4. Forearm ice hole. Period clock down to 3, 2, 1. So jam, we're on jam time now. Motomami up with the offense. Point differential could be a tiebreaker, possibly. So we'll see how that works. 196-91. Actually, I'm not sure if point differential is a tiebreaker at this point. I'd have to check in on that. Anyways, your unofficial final score, 196-93. So I don't think anything's going to change or going to happen that's going to change the outcome of this. And there's the official final. All right, so there is now a three-way tie for second, third, and fourth place. So that'll be fun. I'll let somebody else figure that out. Anyways, come back here on June 8th so that you can see the championships where the Heartless Heathers will face somebody and the other two teams will face each other. It'll be good times. See you then, and I'm out.
Please, please come down now. Don't be scared, I only want to help you down. Throw down the ladder, I'll climb up the tree.
MVPs. Okay, so first we'll have the high rollers. How about that? We'll let them go first. Okay, so MVP jammer.
Bertha, beat down.
Bertha Beatdown. Where's Bertha? Yeah, you. How about that? Yay. All right, and then MVP blocker.
Skinner.
Skinner. Good choice. Great game tonight. Great game tonight, definitely. Okay. All right, so MVP blocker.
Coda.
Coda. Very great choice as well. All right. Awesome. Awesome. Okay, and then how about MVP jammer?
MVP jammer is Lady Gotcha.
Lady Gotcha. Oh, all right. All right, so we'll have a quick photo op right here in the middle. Awesome. Great job. Great game by everyone. Thank you all for coming out. Please, if you can, grab some trash on your way out. Many hands make light work for our cleanup crew. Thank you. Great game, everyone. Thank you for coming. Hope to see you again soon. Don't forget about champs coming up in the fall. And we'll see you here in a couple weeks for the championships of the home season.
I'm Fury, and I joined RCR in 2015. I think roller derby kind of saved my life in a way. I got friends out of it, I got community, and I really got like a appreciation for like myself and what I can do, what my body can do. If I didn't have the junior program and if no one supported the junior program, like I definitely would not be the person I am right now. I would not be as happy as I am. I would not be as fulfilled as I am. I never saw athletes like me. I never saw fat athletes. I never saw that. And so to see that and to see queer people and like all of that was like, oh, okay, like I can be a successful and like happy and awesome adult. And I can thrive in this space because other people have thrived in this space. And I just feel like if there are young people out there that are kind of swimming through life like I was and they can find something like this, like that is irreplaceable.
Follow me. Take your time, there's no rush. Pace yourself, just focus on the two of us.